Hey everyone, welcome back. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, recaps, and predictions. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving deep into what could be the biggest turning point for Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes in years. Yes, you heard that right. The therapy sessions might be over, and it could come with a confession that changes everything. Let's get into it. So, for weeks, okay, let's be honest, months, we've been watching this slow burn storyline between Deacon Sharp and Dr. Taylor Hayes. Every time Deacon shows up at Taylor's office, it's the same pattern. He vents about Sheila, Taylor listens, they have this deep, meaningful conversation, they compliment each other, and then nothing. They just keep circling the same emotional drain. And let's be real, the fans are getting restless. We're all sitting here like, okay, Bold and the Beautiful, are you going somewhere with this, or are we just going to keep watching therapy sessions forever? Well, according to the latest spoilers and rumors floating around, the show is finally ready to take this story to the next level. And it all starts with Taylor making a very big, very bold decision. Here's what we're hearing. Taylor is going to end Deacon's therapy sessions, and she's not just going to gently suggest he find another therapist, she's going to be very clear that she can no longer be his doctor. Deacon is going to walk into that office expecting another routine session about Sheila's latest chaos, and instead he's going to get blindsided. Taylor is going to tell him, "I'm referring you to another doctor. We can't continue like this." And of course, Deacon's going to be confused. He's going to ask why. He might even assume it's because Sheila is making Taylor uncomfortable. Maybe Sheila has been showing up, making threats, crossing boundaries. That would make sense, right? Sheila's always a walking red flag. Taylor is going to confess that she has developed inappropriate feelings for Deacon. Yes, you heard that correctly. Feelings. Romantic attraction type feelings. The kind of feelings that make it completely unethical for her to continue being his therapist. She's going to tell him that if they keep meeting like this, she's afraid they're going to cross a line that neither of them can come back from. So she has to end the professional relationship effective immediately. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because Deacon, he's not just going to shrug and say, "Okay, Doc, see you later." No, the spoilers suggest that Deacon has been feeling the exact same pull. He's been trying, really trying, to make his marriage to Sheila work. He's been going to therapy, he's been showing up, he's been putting in the effort. But no matter how hard he tries, he can't stop thinking about Taylor. He can't stop wondering if maybe Taylor is the woman he's supposed to be with, the one who actually understands him, who doesn't manipulate him, who doesn't lie to him, who doesn't try to control him. So, when Taylor finally admits her feelings, Deacon might just look at her and say something like, "You're not the only one who's been feeling this way." And that, friends, could be the moment everything explodes. Transition graphic, what happens next? Once both of them admit they have feelings for each other, the big question becomes, what do they do about it? Do they try to ignore it and pretend it never happened? Do they keep a polite distance and suffer in silence? Or do they finally give in to the chemistry that's been simmering for months? The spoilers are hinting that we could see a kiss, or even more. We could see Taylor and Deacon cross that line they've both been so carefully avoiding. And once they do, there's no going back. Think about the fallout. Sheila is going to lose her mind. Hope is going to be devastated because she's still trying to protect her dad from Sheila. Steffi is going to be furious that her mom is getting involved with Deacon of all people. And Ridge? Well, Ridge is always circling somewhere in the background, ready to swoop in and complicate everything. This could be the beginning of a massive, messy love triangle, or quadrangle, that shakes the entire canvas. Let's talk about how this fits into the bigger picture. For a long time now, Deacon's story has been about redemption. He's been trying to prove he's a changed man, that he's worthy of Hope's love, that he can be a good father, a good grandfather. And part of that redemption arc has been him trying to make his marriage to Sheila work. Even though most of us have been screaming at the TV, "Run, Deacon, run!" But the show has been very careful to show us that Sheila is still Sheila. She's still manipulative, still dangerous, still willing to do whatever it takes to keep Deacon. And meanwhile, Taylor has been the only person who's been listening to Deacon without judgment, without an agenda. She's been his safe space. So when you put those two people in a room together week after week, talking about the most vulnerable parts of their lives, is it really that surprising that feelings would develop? This isn't just random fan fiction. This feels like a story the writers have been carefully building toward. Reason number 1. Taylor's history. Taylor has always been drawn to complicated, damaged men. Ridge, Thorne, even Nick Marone back in the day. Deacon fits right into that pattern. He's broken, he's flawed, but he's also trying to be better. That's catnip for Taylor. Reason number 2, Deacon's arc. He needs a real love story that isn't toxic. Sheila is never going to be that for him. Taylor could be. Reason number 3, the show needs drama, and nothing creates drama not a forbidden romance between a therapist and her patient, especially when the patient is married to a dangerous psychopath. So yeah, this feels like inevitable. What do you think is going to happen? A. Taylor and Deacon finally kiss and start an affair. B. They admit their feelings but decide to stay apart. C. It's all a fake-out and Taylor just wants Deacon to see a different therapist for real reasons. Or D. Sheila finds out and goes full villain mode. Drop your vote in the comments below. I'm reading every single one. And while you're down there, let me know, are you team Taylor Deacon, or do you still want Deacon to fight for his marriage to Sheila? I'm honestly torn. All right, you guys, that's everything we know so far about this potential Deacon and Taylor bombshell. The therapy sessions could be coming to a very dramatic end, and the confession that comes with it could change everything. Stay tuned, because if the rumors are true, the next few weeks are going to be absolute chaos, in the best way possible. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, it really helps the channel. Share this video with your fellow B&B fans, and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the next update. I'll be back very soon with more spoilers, theories, and recaps. Until then, be kind to each other, stay safe, and remember, in Los Angeles, no secret stays buried for long. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.